Hey everyone, it's CurlyHairedHero, and just wanted to let everyone know this is a two-part video, so please make sure you go over to Caine's channel and watch the first part. This is actually the second part. Link will be in the description down below.
All right. Sorry. So what about a fan favorite, right? Compulsory activation device.
Oh, really? You don't want that?
No. It's such a I don't think Duel Links is a fan of cards that have really good effects with no actual cost. Like it's just return a monster to the hand, right? With synchros coming out, they don't want that to happen. You know, it's just kind of one of those stop your opponent's plays cards, and like I said, it's got no drawback, or I'm sorry, it's got no cost. Like there's no requirement, and they've been more focused on cards like that, where you have to meet a certain requirement, a certain situation for you to activate this really good effect. But Compulse, everybody running 3 of those, I can see that being a huge clusterfuck. Compulse again, Compulse again. You know, everybody would just be playing for higher, but even then, like, keep bouncing the beat. You know, the fact that it goes to your hand, I feel like this card could potentially be in Duel Links because it's not like it's Trap Hole or Bottomless Trap Hole, which aren't on my list. That's, you know, you're actually getting rid of the card once it's summoned, but Compulse just puts it in the hand, so I feel like it could potentially be in Duel Links for that reason, but I just hope that it's a level like 50 reward card, like it's just one.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I don't think it's that strong. At 1, I think it would be.
At 3,
usable.
everybody running into 3, no.
No, that's a mess. But I can't think of anyone that can actually have that at level 50 as well.
It's like what people would do if synchro summoning becomes more of a thing on Duel Links is that they would let them do their whole combo where they got 3 or 2 monsters on the field. If they tune into a Stardust Dragon, activate Compulse, all your effort went nowhere. Yeah, you're like, really? Like, you really want that card in the game? No.
Okay.
No way.
Fine.
No. I love that card to death, but it's not gonna happen.
Okay. This one is kind of impossible to come to Duel Links, but
yeah.
Dice Jar.
Dice Jar?
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me read him again, because I know his 6 roll. Is inflict what 6,000 damage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
To the loser.
Oh yeah. So, wait a minute. So the player with the lower result takes damage equal to the opponent's roll times 500. However, the winner rolled 6. Loser takes 6,000 damage. Yeah, I mean, there's enough abilities. Like with Joey, he has that ability where, well, no, that's with coin flips, but there are some cards that let you reroll, but it's a pretty gimmicky idea. Dice.
It is.
Dice Jar,
but...
maybe.
Losing potentially 2,500 life points
instantly.
That's quite a lot.
Yeah. Like, I don't think Flip Effect monsters is that strong anymore.
Well, in actual yeah, I think in Duel Links they can be pretty. I think they're still pretty good.
Yeah, but like,
viable.
I don't want to be that guy that lets it happen. Like, because yeah, again, I wish that when they released boxes, like eventually they're going to start running out of ideas of what to put in boxes. Like they're going to be like, oh, we could put. No, that archetype's too strong. Maybe no. Well, no, they're just going to have to do an instant ban list as soon as it's released. Like they would have to, and then just see where it goes. But I don't know. Like I said, they don't want to ruin their own game, so I feel like Dice Jar would be too much. There's not a lot of burn cards in the game.
For good reason. I mean, we got like 2 of them, man. Look at that one.
Yeah, we got yeah, no, with Weevil, yeah, you got Lava Golem, you got Parasite.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I could, because it's so RNG, and like the people who play that card in their deck, especially like 3 of them, you know, I could see that card being like a rare. I'd be surprised if it was like an SR, but like that card, at least you have the potential to end your own life by playing it. So,
True.
with that, but it just seems so RNG and so trolly, and people would be so mad and be like, "Oh, the Links is a bunch of it's cancer now because of dice star decks." Like,
I mean, think about it. You're playing first turn or second turn. You attack dice draw. You roll a 6. You lose it. You lose rank.
yeah,
Like
or the other way around, and you're like, "Oh, like you're just constant like."
But in general,
People with
that's just
weak
like
hearts
not
are going
Yu-Gi-Oh.
into ranked sweating already.
Yeah.
Dice star check, please don't be dice star check. And
Like-
and it happens, and you're like, "Oh, I can't take this. My heart can't take this." All right, roll that die. Ooh. Yeah.
They might as well just fucking have a separate game mode for that at that point. 'Cause it's a different game at that point.
I kind of wish that Duel Links would have a separate room where the ban list didn't apply.
Yeah.
And, like,
Oh man.
See where that goes, but yeah, now that'd be too. Like, at least it's a separate room, like you said. That'd be kind of fun. Like, it had its own King of Games. Like, you didn't have to participate in, but it's like, hey, it's it's up 3 onslaught. Go ahead.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
All right, so it's my turn. So I'm at number 4. All right, so I really love this monster, but imagining everybody running it at 3, I think would be a lot. DD Warrior Lady.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I love that card to death. I always teched it in my decks in the real game. Like, you don't get a choice, right? When she makes contact with a monster, you do have a choice. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's what separated her from DD Warrior.
Yeah.
Where you had no choice. But yeah, DD Warrior Lady has pretty decent stats. I would run that like against Destiny Heroes that just instantly banish. Like, banishing's too strong. DD Warrior Lady just being a monster that does that, like, yeah. I really like DD Warrior Lady. I really wish she was in the game, but when I think about it more, I'm like, no. I have to say no.
There is this one character in 5Ds that I think they're gonna bring out somewhere down the line. I think they can maybe give her a DD Warrior Lady at 1, and I don't think that would be that bad.
Give her?
If we had 1.
Which girl from 5Ds?
Oh, I forgot her name. Not the flower girl.
Kiza?
No, not her.
Flower
What the hell
girl.
was her name?
Well,
she rode the motorcycle. She was in the later season when they did the tournament.
jeez, yeah, I don't remember. Like,
Yeah, I don't remember her name either. But
I remember the unicorn guys, but they were all about banishing cards. But
well, actually, she showed up before the unicorn guys.
okay, yeah, I got to refresh myself on that because I remember most of that show and all the cool like people. But yeah, DD World, I don't remember showing up at that show at all.
Well, she didn't use it, but she used similar cards.
Yeah.
Anyways, if DD Warrior was at 1, I think it would be okay. Definitely at 3, it would be bad.
Everybody just be running it. Like,
yeah,
I think that's kind of fun, but yeah, again, you don't want to ruin the meta with these cards.
Yeah.
Like, especially if people can't afford to get 3 copies of it. So.
Yeah, it would have to be at a point where like synchros are really like prevalent. Then they would have to bring out something like DD Warrior Lady so that we can defend ourselves.
Yeah. All right. What do you got?
Let's see. This one's another one that's probably impossible.
Okay.
6 Sense.
6 Sense.
Yep.
6 Sense. Is
You
that one of those?
declare-
I'm getting images of the movie. Oh
No,
yeah,
you,
wasn't this card banned?
Yeah, they brought it out and they pretty much immediately banned it.
Oh, it's fun, like, because I was really excited for your list because I'm like, watch there be cards that I never thought of that I forgot about. And yeah, no, I remember this card. Yeah, it was like instantly banned because what were they thinking?
Yeah.
Numbers from 1 to 6. When your opponent rolls a 6-sided die, the result is one of the numbers you declared. You draw that many cards. Otherwise, send a number of cards to the top of your deck the graveyard equal to the result. Interesting. Yeah, no, a lot of
So-
cards, a lot like Light Sworns would use this to mill
Yep.
their whole deck
Like-
and stuff. I think that's why they banned it.
It's no matter what, it's pretty good. You either draw or you get cards in the graveyard. Like,
Get cards milled, yeah.
what's bad about this?
Like, I think Worm, doesn't it work where it goes to the graveyard no matter what? Or yeah, it is. That's right. Yeah, people would use this for like Worm and Duel Links. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot all about this card. Yeah, it's such cool art too. The guy
Yeah.
freaking out.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, no way that would be in Duel Links. Like,
Yeah.
although you would mill your whole deck and lose.
Yeah, but you could also draw half your deck almost.
I like on Google Images. There's an image of someone who's probably talking about the card in a video, and his thumbnail has the picture and the text. This card is dumb. It isn't dumb. It's crazy. Oh man. All right. Yeah, Sixth Sense is good. All right. Another fan favorite that could be in Duel Links, and I fucking hope not. Penguin Soldier.
Penguin Soldier.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Don't we already have Penguin Soldier?
No, we got Penguin Knight.
Oh.
Guy that doesn't do nothing. I think he has to be sent from your deck to the graveyard by your opponent's effect.
Yes.
You can
Ridiculous.
tech that against vampires, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't even know what the other
Oh.
effect is. But no, Penguin Soldier, flip, return 2 monsters on the field to the hand. Same thing with Compulse. You know, if everybody's running 3 of these, especially in like a Mermail deck or whatever. Again, flip summon monsters aren't really being used as much, but Penguin Soldier I think is too good not to run. Just immediately remove 2 cards from the field to the hand, especially if they're synchro monsters or fusion monsters, or that tactic people would always do where they flip them, return a monster and itself back to your hand and reset it. Like, I don't think we're ready for that kind of punishment.
I mean, I guess there are only 3 cards, so 2 is a lot. But like, unlike compulsory, you can use compulsory like whenever your opponent summons a monster.
Right.
But this, you have to set it when your opponent has the monster, and then they have to attack into it.
Yeah, and they hope they don't have a monster that banishes, like, you know, Spellbook of Fate.
Yeah.
Not many people play it, but I played it here and there, like Tribute to the Doomed.
Yeah.
You know, a hand of 6 samurai, it pops face down cards. Got the Fur Hire that pops cards. Like, yeah, like,
Yeah.
there's enough in the game to pop, but like, if people knew Penguin Soldier was in the game, they'd be so worried that face down card's Penguin Soldier. It's like, do I risk it? Do I attack? Well, either way, it's gonna get flipped up the next turn. So, yeah,
True.
I don't feel like that little guy will never be in Duel Links.
I think
love
he could
Penguin
be.
Soldier.
Yeah. I think he has a good chance, but I don't know if I'd want to see the day either. So,
Do you think
fair
he'd
enough.
be a SR or UR?
You are.
You are, yeah.
You feel like
Yeah.
man your bug.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, man, your bug is like that. Yeah, Ulving did the Magician isn't in the game yet. But,
Isn't he?
no. I don't think so.
I thought he was in that structure deck with the.
Nope.
where's-
I think
no,
Apprentice
it's like-
Magician, but nope.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Fucking that. Okay.
Yeah, Penguin Soldier's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, no way he'd be in Duel Links. If he was, I'd flip.
Yeah. Alright. This one. Thousand Eyes Restrict.
Thousand Eyes Idol is in the game.
Yep, so
But not
it's
Restrict.
relinquished.
I mean, no one really plays Relinquished at all. And Thousand Eyes Restrict, doesn't he like prevent people from summoning monsters? It's been so long.
No, you can summon, it's just no other monsters can attack nor change their battle position, and he's also relinquished.
Yeah. Let's see.
So-
This card be destroyed for other monsters on the field cannot change their battle positions or attack. Yeah, he is a fusion. Instant fusion isn't in the game either. So I think that's what people used to use to get him out, and that's why they banned him.
They used to use that in Metamorphosis.
Oh yeah, that
It's
too.
still banned.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. If the only way to get him out was to use actual fusion. This card doesn't prevent you from using cards to destroy it, like monster effects and stuff. So Thousand Eyes Restrict, I could see potentially being in the game. It'd be really, really fun if he was. I would love it. I would love it. But no, relinquished decks don't do well in Duel Links at all. Like there's no way. But if this card was in the game, that'd be pretty fun.
Fun.
But yeah, you don't think. No, because you have to use 3 cards to summon this, and it's like relinquished on his own.
Yeah, you can't attack.
It's still not great.
The opponent can't attack, and they lose a monster, and you just give up 3 cards for that. I don't know. That seems pretty fair.
Yeah, and then it gets Canadian.
Maybe.
Yeah, so everybody runs 3 Canadia. So yeah. It'd be fun if this card was in the game. I'd have to disagree on that. I don't think it would do that much bad because we have enough cards in the game to stop it. But yeah, it'd be really funny.
All right. Well, when it comes out and it's horrible, we'll bring this up.
Oh, it will be horrible. I'm a big fan of that card. It will be horrible, dead awful.
Okay, good.
Yeah. All right, so I have this at number 2, but I'm going to save it for number 1. I'm going to tell you what my number 1 is. Well, now it's number 2 because now that I think about it, this is better. Cow Sorcerer.
Cow Sorcerer?
Yeah.
Really?
You remember Cow Sorcerer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Banish one monster.
So his effect of banishing one face-up monster and not being able to attack, I think it's fair enough for him to potentially be in Duel Links. Like BLS, Envoy of the Beginning, and Chaos Emperor Dragon will never be in the game. But Cow Sorcerer's the other one that's like watered down. And I feel like, yeah, his effect of not being able to attack after using an effect would be alright putting him in Duel Links, but his stats are too high.
Yeah.
And, again, you can Canadian him or Floodgate him, but if he's already on the field, face up, like, banishes a monster, okay, he can't attack, but his stats are still pretty high. And I feel like, he would just attack you directly if you're afraid of getting something banished or whatever. He can't banish face downs, though, but I feel like he would be too strong of a card. Like, you still have to banish a light and a dark, which sometimes you can't pull it off as quickly in Duel Links. You can't fill your graveyard so quickly without wasting your whole hand. And then hopefully you draw him to use him. And he's such a bad early card early card to draw because he's useless. So. But yeah, I wouldn't want him in the game. It'd be really cool though, but yeah.
I would say the same as I think. I forgot which one I said. I think DD Warrior later, where if the game gets really crazy, if you bring him in, he'll balance things out.
Oh.
But no, yeah, that would be a pain in the ass.
Like light and dark decks aren't really that common.
No, they don't have a reason to be.
No, so there's no like meta deck that is light and dark that would use this card anyway. So you'd have to throw in a bunch of random shit together to make it work.
Basically.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm a little conflicted on which is my number 1 and which is my number 2. I'm gonna leave my number 1.
The one I had at number 2, I'm just gonna want to save for last because I feel like you'd be like, what?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same just because mine is like a combo of cards.
Okay.
But my number 2 is gonna be Marshmallow.
Oh, yeah. 1,000 life points is too much. 1,000 damage when he's flipped. That's too much. Not being able to be destroyed by battle. Yep. That's too much. Like Spirit Reaper at the very least. When I think about him, you could target him with enemy controller, pretty much anything, and he'll go away. He's a really good stall card. But then there's Marshmallow, which is he's just
fucking there.
He's just right there. Like I've won so many games due to deck out because they ran like dragons or whatever that had no way of getting rid of monsters except through sheer power, and Marshmallow just would not go away. So yeah, no. Plus they added 1,000 damage. Yeah, there's no way. Like when they released Yugi, I was thinking like, are they gonna add Marshmallow? When they because that's one of his signature cards, but. NPC doesn't have it, which I would have expected him to have it, but he didn't because he's too good. So, I agree with that. Nope.
Like imagine Marshmallow and then Parasite. Like
Yeah, no, he'd just be used in yeah.
Lava
removal
Golem
decks,
deck.
yep.
Oof, the worst. Straight up cancer.
Like the only cards we have now that are only monsters that can't be destroyed by battle are the Cloudians, and they're nothing. And I think they're supposed to stay in attack or something.
Yeah, they're
so
just
that's
trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So now it's my number one. All right.
Yep.
So I'm sure you, as a hero player, you hated seeing this card. Like in the TCG. Thunder King Ryo.
Oh, duh.
Fuck that guy. I love Thunder King Ryo because, like, using him against the meta back in the day, like, he was so good, especially against heroes, cards that add. We have so many decks now that add cards from your deck to your hand. Like, Ryo would kill Duel Links. Everybody would be playing him. He's like the staple. But yeah, no. Thunder King Ryo, no way. It would just everybody playing it. Like even if it screwed up your own deck, like everybody would just be maining that card, no problem. Against synchros, it negates anything that you would try to special summon. So yeah, it would completely go against their whole campaign of adding synchros to the game, and plus, yeah, no.
Which is funny because Jaden actually used this card in the manga, I think.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has a voice line for it in the game.
For Thunder King Ryo?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, you could use them for, what was that hero called that used a hero and a light monster?
Shining.
Yeah,
Shining.
Yeah, I could see people, I think maybe hero players did run Ryo. Or at least side decked it.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it's compatible with them, but yeah, no, that card, too strong of a beater. Effect's too good.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a no.
Alright. That's a good one.
Yeah.
My number one is kind of a combination of cards, because usually you see them together.
Okay.
But it is Solar Flare Dragon, Gravity Bind, and Level Limit Area B.
Ooh. Wait, I do. Alright, Gravity Bind, Level Limit Area B, and what was the other one?
Solar Flare Dragon.
Solar Flare Dragon? I don't remember what that card does. Once I see it, I'm probably gonna remember it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this guy, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you control another Pyro-type monster, this card cannot be attacked during each of your end phases. It's like 500 damage to your opponent. Yeah, no, he's too easy of a burn card to play against. To play in burn, and like summoning a lava golem right on your opponent's side, and then not being able to attack both your solar flare dragons. Yeah.
Yep.
Searchable with Sangan. Nope. Yeah. Gravity Bind. Yeah, that's a given. Like that goes against their whole thing with Duel Links being quick games. Even though people still play stall decks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you would just add to the fire. Yeah, no. Solar Flare, absolutely not. Gravity Bind would completely wreck or help burn decks too much. Level limit, I think, what was it, like level 4 or higher has to go in defense?
Yep.
Yeah, for the whole time, yeah. Oof. Yeah, I like that, how you put like the 3 most hated cards in top 1,
Yeah.
which is fine. I put 2 cards together because they have the same reason, but yeah. No, that's pretty good. Yeah, no, I don't see... I see some of these cards ending up in Duel Links in a box one day, and it's going to be a big mistake. But it could happen. But yeah, that's pretty much the video. If anybody likes our list, has anything to say about our choices, if you have your own list, feel free to let us know in the comments. Other than that, this is pretty fun. I like to do more lists like this, whether it be with you or for my channel, but this is pretty fun. Yeah, you reminded me of a lot of cards that I don't that I forgot all about.
Yeah, you definitely did the same.
Yeah. that was pretty fun. But
Definitely.
all right. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, have a good day.